Hey everybody, this is Jane. I am making my version of truffles today, which includes some almond meal, which I got from making almond milk, my own fresh almond milk, and I didn't want to throw it away, so I'm utilizing it. And I discovered a recipe that I like that is very much like truffles, only a very healthy version of it. So what I have here is, after making almond milk, I extracted almond meal. What I do is I take the almond meal and I mix these ingredients to taste. First I get the honey, walnut pieces, dates, and shredded coconut and cacao powder. And I sort of make my own concoction of it, and I test it as I put it in the Cuisinart. I pulsate it and then I'll taste it for sweetness, and according to what you like, you can make it as sweet as you like. I take the almond meal and I put it in the Cuisinart. And the almond meal is, what I do with that, where I got it from was, I soaked raw almonds overnight, and then I put the almonds in my Vitamix along with water and a few dates and some sea salt, and I blend it. And then I sift it through a nut bag, and I get almond milk. And what the pulp stays in the nut bag, and this is what it ends up being like. So I don't want to throw that away and waste it. So what I do is I take a couple of dates. I think like this is about, I don't know, maybe a cup and a half of almond meal. And I pit the dates. Make sure that little stem is off too, because that's very hard. And I'll put it in the Cuisinart. I think maybe I'm putting in 5 dates for now, and I'll see how it tastes after I blend that in the Cuisinart. These dates are organic, and they're very sweet and a really good natural snack. That is I guess it would be a low glycemic, has a low glycemic index. And then I'll just pour some honey in, just by eye. I'm not sure how much I'll put in, but the honey is what keeps it together. I think I'll put about a quarter of a cup, or a little less maybe. This is some of the local honey. Actually, it's probably, I'd say, right now it's probably 3 tablespoons, I would say. And then I put some cacao. And I'll put about a tablespoon of cacao, or maybe a tablespoon and a half. And then I'll blend it up. I don't know if you can see. Now, I've made these things several times before, and I've come to the conclusion that they have to be very moist, because they tend to be very mealy and dry. So you want to put as much moisture into this as possible. I pulsate it until it's all blended. really yummy. And then I'll check to see if it's all broken down. And it's it has to stick together like this. And I'm going to taste it. It's definitely sweet enough. There's one more item that I put in that makes it creamy, and that's some coconut oil. I'll put about a tablespoon of that. And this adds a lot of, yeah, it makes it creamier. So maybe a tablespoon and a half. It sort of acts like butter in the same way. So let me get that going. I think that's pretty good. And that's what it looks like. What I'll do now is I'll get a plate, and here's some coconut flakes that I'll spread into the plate. I'll put maybe 3 or 4 tablespoons, and that I use to coat the balls. And I'll take out my walnuts as well. Let me get this going here. And what I do with the walnuts is I break it so that, you know, they're no bigger than half of a walnut, I guess. If you break them in half, and you can put them in the middle of the truffle ball, and it really adds some crunch to it. It's delicious. So I'm making these for dessert for Super Bowl Sunday. But I usually make these during the holidays, and I like it because it's raw and it's nutritious and it's not that sweet. It's not like refined sugar. So I make a ball like that, and I'll stick the almond right in the middle and then cover it up. And then I just roll it in the coconut, and it's there you go. There's your truffles rolled in coconut. Wow, I really like these. And they're raw and healthy, really satisfy a sweet tooth. So right now I'm going to make the rest, and I'll show you the results. So this is what it looks like, the end result, and they're ready to be eaten. They're a special treat, and I think they satisfy the sweet tooth. So I hope you enjoy my video and recipe, and comment below if you have any comments. And hope you have a great day, and stay healthy and happy. Bye.